Area high school basketball is on the air. Every week, Eagle 102 brings you the best of area high school sports. On air at 102.1, online at kjfmradio.com, and on the KJFM radio app. Now to the court for high school basketball on your area sports leader, KJFM Radio.
And good evening and welcome back to Quincy Notre Dame, the Pit, and the Superfan Shootout here on Eagle 102 Sports. And Marianne Eberhardt, we just had a great first game of this shootout as West Hancock in overtime defeats Quincy High 56-55. Buzzer beater by Grace Grothaus. And the MVP goes to Jaden Clymer. And, boy, just what a ball game and what a way to start this event.
Man, I hope for our sake that this next matchup is just as exciting as that one. It was a great basketball game. As, you know, we talked about it, went into overtime. And, you know, for about 2 minutes, you know, they really just kind of stalled things out. And then finally, the last 30 seconds kind of got crazy. We thought the inbounds pass was going to be tipped in Quincy's favor. It ended up in West Hancock's. And at the buzzer, as you mentioned, a shot went up and it fell good. And I now have a bruise on my arm from April Michelle beating on me.
We're about 14 minutes away from the tip as the Clopton Lady Hawks, who just picked up their 20th win of the season last night at home against Montgomery County, take on the hosts of this tournament, the Quincy Notre Dame Lady Raiders. And we'll start the pregame show for you next on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you this week by Pike County Mutual Insurance agents Corey Buchanan and Shelley Clucky, Noah Builders, Central State Bank of Illinois, and Heart Care Chiropractic Center.
The Eagle 102 Sports pregame show is coming up. And listen for the Eagle Morning Show, weekdays from 6 to 9 on KJFM Radio.
Lynn's Heritage House, your home for affordable and home-like senior living, is perfect for independent seniors or those needing assistance with daily activities. Lynn's has a dedicated staff providing around-the-clock support and comprehensive health monitoring. Residents can relish the same lifestyle they've always enjoyed, but with the peace of mind knowing help is available when needed. If you or someone you know is ready for a retirement home or needs care from a hospital stay or surgery, call Lynn's to set up a tour and visit soon. Lynn's Heritage House, 800 Kelly Lane, Louisiana.
Noah Builders in Silex is a proud supporter of all area athletes. They're a small, locally owned contractor with over 25 years of experience in custom and new home construction. Noah Builders wants to take your forever home plan and make it a reality. Call or visit Noah Builders at noahbuildersinc.com.
Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats is your first stop when stocking your freezer. Brown's has frozen chicken, steaks, brats, and burgers ready to go. For wholesale and custom butchering, Brown's is your first call. It's where quality meets service. Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats. For your meat processing, smokehouse meats, and homemade sausage. Just off Highway 61 in Silex.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Eagles Bluff Golf Course, People's Bank and Trust, Pike County Health Department, and Missouri State Representative Chad Perkins.
It's now time for the Eagle 102 Sports pregame show on KJFM Radio and streaming on KJFMradio.com and the KJFM Radio app.
It's the Quincy Superfan Shootout here on Eagle 102 Sports. Mark Runnick, Marianne Eberhardt at the Pit here at QND High School, and the Clopton Lady Hawks coming to this ball game undefeated, 20 wins in a row to start the season, and they'd love to make it 21 tonight. But before we get going, want to throw a huge shout out to Ashlyn Noah, who scored 19 last night against Montgomery County, had a steal and a layup. That was point number 1,000 in her career, and she becomes the second Lady Hawk in the last week to pass that 1,000-point plateau, as Charlie Spoonster did it in the semifinals of the Bowling Green Invitational. And she might not be the last. Tinley's right around the corner.
They are. I tell you what, Charlie and Ashlyn, both juniors, so that tells you the future still remains bright for Clopton. Of course, Tinley would like to get it that knocked down before we head into district play here in a couple weeks of first senior season. And just how exciting for them. Congratulations. And I think we're probably going to get pretty close tonight, if not get that reeled in for Tinley.
So, mentioned 20 wins, 20-0 to start the season. On the other side of the coin, QND had a gut punch last night. I was talking to Chris Dewar, who was at the Quincy Notre Dame game against Liberty last night, and said they just got their hearts ripped out. A buzzer beater to fall in that ball game, 47-45, and so they're coming in a wounded animal tonight.
They are, but that also makes them extremely dangerous because, they're down, and so they want to get back up. So a little extra grit probably going to come from the Lady Raiders tonight, probably a little extra pressure trying to get over that loss last night. So Clopton's going to have to definitely be ready for that additional pressure that QND likes to put.
Well, we'll talk more about what to do to avoid that and our keys to the game. It's coming up next on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you this week by William Watson Hotel and Watson 1838, J. Roberts Jewelers, Wood Smoked Meats, and Hayden's Motorsports.
The Eagle 102 Sports Keys to the Game are right around the corner. Brought to you by Vicki Cadwalder Real Estate.
It's a great time to buy or sell a home. I'm Vicki Cadwalder, and I take pride in offering skills that make the process go smoothly from beginning to end. Even after closing, I enjoy staying in touch and being there to help you if you have any other needs or questions. Call me and we'll create a personalized plan just for you. Vicki Cadwalder Real Estate, loving our small town life.
Pike County Glass specializes in designing and installing windows and doors for homes, along with commercial properties in and around Pittsfield. Pike County Glass can also help with screen repair and replacement, broken windows, plus windshield replacement. For a full list of services, visit PikeCountyGlass.com. Pike County Glass, outfitting homes and businesses with windows and entryways for a timeless look. Pike County Glass, 1351 West Washington Street in Pittsfield.
Create the perfect look at Randy's Jewelry in Troy. Discover a huge selection of women's and men's jewelry, from fine and fashion rings to bracelets, necklaces, earrings, watches, and more. Silver, gold, and color jewelry for every occasion. Visit Randy's Jewelry, 400 Main Street in Troy.
Eagle 102 Sports coverage brought to you all season long by State Farm Insurance Agent Cindy Blaylock, Central State Bank of Illinois, and Eolia Landscape Supply.
Time now for the Eagle 102 Sports Keys to the Game on KJFM. Sponsored by Vicki Cadwalder Real Estate in Louisiana.
And our keys to the game for Clopton at the QND Lady Raiders. And Marianne, we mentioned QND, a wounded animal. What do you do to a wounded animal? You put them down.
Yeah.
So you got to want to get out there and get off to a hot start. That means that full court press has to be completely dialed in. You want fast break points on the other side. You want to demoralize this team early.
You do, and for that to happen for Clopton, that means, as you mentioned, you have to be one cohesive unit tonight. QND is going to apply pressure that you probably haven't seen a lot of this season so far. They've got a height which we're not necessarily used to in our EMO conference area. That's going to be a little different. This is another level of competition that's only going to make you better. But in order to get that win tonight, you have to think as one unit this evening for the Clopton Lady Hawks.
That's our keys to the game. Starting lineups from the Superfan Shootout at QND coming up next on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you this week by Service and Supply Co-op of Bowling Green, Buchanan Excavating, Ackles Farm Market, and Bill Allen Auction Service.
The Eagle 102 Sports starting lineups are coming up. Brought to you by Community State Banks of Missouri.
This is Marianne Everhart with Community State Bank of Missouri. At Community State Bank, we don't just work here, we live here. As a locally owned and operated bank, we are deeply rooted in the success of our communities. Every decision is made with our neighbors in mind, and every customer is treated like family. We take pride in supporting local businesses, helping families achieve their financial goals, and making our hometown stronger. When you bank with us, you're not just an account number, you're part of something bigger. Community State Bank of Missouri, with branches in Bowling Green and Troy. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Mike Henry Excavating has served Pike, Lincoln, and Warren counties for over 15 years, providing excellent service and a job well done, offering a large selection of services such as demolition work, septic systems, water lines, footings, gutter drain services, and more, all at an affordable cost. Check out MikeHenryExcavating.com for more information on services and scheduling. Best of luck to area teams this sports season. From Mike Henry Excavating in Silex.
The Eagle's Nest Inn Bed and Breakfast in Louisiana is where history, comfort, and charm come together. Explore quaint streets, visit local attractions, and return to comfort at the end of the day. Call or book online at theeaglesnestinbb.com.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Noah Builders, Pike County Mutual Insurance Agents Corey Buchanan and Shelley Clucky, Eagles Nest Inn, and People's Savings Bank.
The Eagle 102 Sports starting lineups on KJFM are sponsored by Community State Banks of Missouri in Bowling Green and Troy.
And your starters for the Superfan Shootout from the QND Lady Raiders, 19-6, coached by Eric Orney. They'll start a senior shooting guard, number 1, Ellie Bozarth. Junior, number 5, Marie Eversman gets the starts. A senior shooting guard, number 15, Tristan Pieper. A senior point guard, number 20, Ari Bueller. And a senior forward, number 21, Jenna Durst. For the Clopton Lady Hawks, 20-0, coached by Devin Street. They'll start at 5'5", junior, number 15, Charlie Spoonster. Junior at 5'9", number 22, Ashlyn Noah. Senior at 5'2", number 24, Campbell Lindsay gets a start. Senior at 5'7", number 33, Tinley Spoonster. And number 55, a 5'9", junior, Kylie Noah, rounds out the starters for Clopton. Again, for QND, it's Bozarth, Eversman, Pieper, Bueller, and Durst. And for Clopton, it's Spoonster, Noah, and Lindsay. Those are the starting 5 for each side. We have a couple minutes to go before we start this off. The QND band sounds great here tonight in the pit, and we are very high above the floor.
We are, but I was looking down at their band, and they're not real. There's not a lot of them.
Yeah, they just have a good sound.
They just have a good sound.
I think sound really fills this room. I mean,
yes.
We heard the crowd in the first game, and it was loud in here. And this steel roof is not that high above us. I've hit my head on it about 8 times already tonight, but it's not that high above the floor either. So it really packs things down.
Yes, it does.
As they've got the upper bowl and the regular bleachers on either side, and of course the student section bleachers that the band is playing in right now. So it is quite an atmosphere for basketball here at the pit. And thanks to Chris Dewar and Matt and everyone here at QND for holding this event and welcoming us with such open arms and bringing in great basketball like this in QND.
This is a shootout that we've looked forward to each and every year. As you mentioned, such great competition and lots of memories here. We've seen lots of great basketball over the years, and every time I step in here, some of those just kind of sort of flood back.
Absolutely. About 2:25 to go before on-court introductions. The teams are heading to the benches, so we'll take a break. Basketball from the pit, the Superfan Shootout in Quincy on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by the Dome Coffee Shop and Eatery, Pikeland Motors, Griggsville Estates, and the Mash-Offs.
Hi, this is Shelley Clucky with Pike County Mutual Insurance Company. We appreciate the value of working hard and making sure you've taken steps to make sure you're prepared for whatever comes your direction. Best wishes to all of our area athletes for another amazing season from myself and Corey Buchanan at Pike County Mutual Insurance Company on the Square in Bowling Green.
Eagles Bluff Golf Course in Clarksville is a locally owned public course, available for play 7 days a week. For more information, call, visit, or go online to eaglesbluffgolf.com.
Don't have time to stop by the bank? That's not a problem if you're a customer of People's Bank and Trust. With our mobile and online banking service, you can now bank from anywhere, all from the convenience of your desktop and smartphone. So start banking on your schedule and download the People's Bank and Trust app today. People's Bank and Trust, hometown banking the way it should be. Member FDIC.
Everyone needs help with something at some point in their life. This is Tracy B. with PCHD, and I am here to remind you that we have certified community health workers staffed at our office that offer assistance for free to those who need help navigating local resources and more. Please don't hesitate to call 573-324-2111 to learn more or visit our website at pikecountyhealth.org.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats, Ackles Farm Market, Pike County Memorial Hospital, and Community State Bank of Missouri.
Clopton being introduced on the floor. Then the Lady Raiders will be introduced to this home crowd for them, even though this is a shootout and considered a neutral site.
Yeah, that doesn't happen when you're playing QND. There's no way of making this neutral when you're in the pit.
Again, the first game on a buzzer beater went to West Hancock over Quincy High, 56-55 in overtime. And that was just start to finish a close and a good ball game. West Hancock led that for 3+ quarters, and finally Quincy High was able to overcome them. It was a 3-point play right before the end of regulation that sent it to OT for West Hancock, and they get the buzzer beater to win that ball game and start this shootout in style.
Tell you what, I'm excited. There's lots of excitement in the gym. We see, of course, the boys Q&D team down on the floor rooting for the girls. They'll play after this. Lots of fans in the stands from back home.
Yeah, so the QND, both QND teams will play today and tomorrow in this shootout. And, of course, the Lady Raiders played last night. I don't know if the boys did or not. So it's a tough schedule for them. And tomorrow, the boys from QND will play the boys from Clopton. In the center circle, it'll be Eversman and one back by Ashland Noah, and we're underway. Here's Campbell Lindsay. Hands it off to Tinley, now to Charlie Spoonster. On the near point to the near side for Campbell Lindsay. Far side for Noah. Ashland Noah hands it off for Charlie Spoonster. Spoonster, little stutter step around the key, too hard off the glass, and the rebound is grabbed by Jenna Durst for the Lady Raiders. Long pass over the head of Bozarth. That looked like a Brett Favre type pass.
One of his Hail Mary passes at that, because it went high and wide.
And it was a rocket. So the turnover is back. Here's Noah off the glass. Ashland, no. Kylie got the rebound. Put back. No. Ashland lost control, is tied up, and it'll be QND ball on the alternating arrow. 7:23 to go here in the first.
Say what, take a few minutes, get the nerves out from the excitement here in the pit, but both teams probably use a little bit of a calming breath right now.
Bueller trapped. Gets it off and stolen by Clopton. Off the glass. Noah's good.
Ashland Noah puts the first 2 points on the board for the Lady Hawks tonight.
Adding to that 1,000+ points in her career now. Stop, pop the other way. Shot good. That's Ari Bueller. Ties it at 2. Lindsay left it in the backcourt. Picked up by Eversman. She scores and is fouled. No, she wasn't fouled, but got the bucket.
She did, and it's a quick 2-point lead now for the Lady Raiders.
Back the other way. Here's Callie Noah. Collapsed down on her pretty well, so she gives it back to Spoonster out high. Charlie backs up. Now she'll drive to the free throw line. Get it to Tinley. Near side. Good. That's a 3. Tinley Spoonster. And Clopton back ahead by a point. 5-4. 6:20 to go in the first. Pass back the other way. Tried to go across the key. Gave up her dribble. Kicks it back up top. From the edge of the free throw line. That shot no good for Pieper. And the rebound pulled down by the Hawks.
So far, the Hawks have done a nice job of getting in there.
Here's Callie off the glass for 2. Callie Noah's first points of the night. It's 7-4 Clopton.
Didn't want to cut that off. As I was going to say, the Hawks have done a nice job positioning themselves underneath the basket so far tonight.
That shot forced up and out of bounds on the rebound was Campbell Lindsay. It'll stay with the Lady Raiders with 5:49 to go in the first.
And it looks like Bo Beecham coming in early. It's going to give Tinley Spoonster a little bit of a breather. I'm sure they're still watching that knee closely as they head into postseason.
Absolutely. Out high with it. Durst, her 3 rims out, and the rebound pulled down by Charlie.
That's one of those ones where you're just robbed. That went in and came right back out.
Charlie coast to coast, too hard off the glass, and the rebound pulled in by Eversman.
Really, when she went up, it just had this nasty spin and came right out for Charlie.
Bueller kicks it to the corner. Here's the 3. That one just offline. Rebound, Noah fights for it, and tied up. This time the arrow favors the Hawks with 5:23 to go in the first period.
Got some substitutions coming in as Sierra Thompson comes in and Leah Turlp.
Sure. Far side with it. Spoonster gets the inbound. Slows up. Stops inside the three-point line and scores.
And hits the front of the rim, the back of the rim, and falls good. And she's getting her first 2 points of the night. And it's a 5-point lead here for the Hawks.
They break the pressure, get it down low, cross the key, off the glass. That's an easy 2 for Ari Bueller.
She has 4 of the 6 points now for the Lady Raiders.
Timeout on the floor, 5:02 to go in the first. It's Clopton 9, QND 6 from the Superfan Shootout on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by Hanel Service Station, Allen Family Resource Center, Romar Supply, and JJ's Taco Burger and Donuts.
Backdoor Brick Oven Pizza has fire bake pizza for everyone. Now you have multiple ways to get your favorite meal. You can call 573-324-4444 or go online to backdoorbrickoven.com and DoorDash will deliver it. While on the website, browse through all the meal options, including your healthier choices, like a crustless pizza, a 12-inch cauliflower crust, or a salad. Remember, Backdoor Brick Oven Pizza is a great gathering place for all your parties as well. Backdoor Brick Oven Pizza, Business 61 South in Bowling Green.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Bowling Green Tractor, State Farm agents Rod Prentice and Brenda Crawford, Vicki Cadwalder Real Estate, and Pepsi.
Bucket for Ashlyn Noah after the timeout, and then Clopton with the full court pressure commits a foul.
And that's Charlie Spoonster got the foul. She ran into the guard, and that's the first team foul.
First foul for either side. And we're almost, we're 3 1/4 minutes into this game. And the ball knocked away from Pieper and taken away by the Hawks. Here's Spoonster. Charlie behind the back dribble, almost lost control. Gave up the dribble, now gives it to Bo Beecham. The freshman out high for the Hawks and throws it away.
Little miscommunication there as Bo was looking for Charlie, moved towards her, and she moved away. And Charlie's talking to Bo now, telling her it's okay. As Bailey Land checks in now for Callie Noah.
In the backcourt, it's Bueller, who has 4 of the 6 for the Lady Raiders. To Durst, kick it near side. Here's a 3. That one's offline, and the rebound pulled in by Noah, but given right back and an easy 2 off the glass for Sierra Thomas.
11-8 is our score. Hawks still on top.
Stop, pop. Lindsay off the glass for 2.
She said, well, bank's still open. We'll take that.
Yeah, we're not on Saturday hours yet. The boys will be. Here's a 3 on the other side. No good. Put back is good. 2 points for Turwell. And it's 13-10.
3:38 to go here in the first quarter.
Here's Spoonster out high with it for the Hawks. Still has it. Kicks it to Bo. Bo goes across the key and is fouled.
She is, and it's going to be Bueller picking up her first foul.
Team's first as well with 3:22 to go.
So far, both teams have been pretty well. As Tinley Spoonster comes in for Campbell Lindsay. Both teams running up and down hard, pressing each other. We'll see who has the most energy.
Gives it to Land. Her shot goes over the rim, and the rebound pulled in by Jenna Durst. Long pass ahead. Off the glass, another 2 for Turwell. And it's a 1-point game, 13-12. Clopton still ahead here in the first, down to 3:05.
Clopton's led by as many as 5 here in this first quarter.
Beecham. On the far side, tried to kick it to Land, and it's stolen by Pieper. Pieper hands it off for Bueller to the far side for Thomas. Thomas kicks it to the center of the lane. Got to look for that 3 seconds in the lane call. Boy, they've been hanging out in there for about 8 seconds.
They have. And looks like we're going to have a foul. We'll see who they call it on. Ashlyn Noah picks up her first.
Turwell never left the lane, and she was in there for a good 10 seconds. Out high with it is Durst. To the corner for the three, and it's good. QND ahead for the first time. That's Bueller. She's been their offense so far. Here's Spoonster. Spins to the free throw line. Kick it near side for Noah. Nothing there. Gives it back to Tinley. Tinley. She'll try and drive. Nothing. Out of bounds, and it'll stay with the Hawks with 2:07 to go. 15-13 QND.
I'm not real sure how that works because Tinley jumped into 3 different defenders and walked away with no foul call.
Yep. Noah from the baseline, no good. Tipped rebound to Bueller from Pieper. Here's Bueller. Slings it down to Turwelp, and she puts it off the glass for 2 more. And the lead for QND grows to 4. 17-13 time on the floor. Minute 55 to go in the first quarter on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by Randy's Jewelry, Adams Plumbing and Electrical, Central Elevator, your Purina dealer, and Kearns Construction.
Your car, your stuff, your savings. Combine your auto and renter's insurance with a call to State Farm Insurance agent Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana, and let Cindy show you how to put life back in your life insurance. Auto, home, and life. Make your wallet happy. Here to help life go right, State Farm Insurance agent Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana.
Eagle 102 Sports coverage brought to you all season long by Shelter Insurance agent Ashley Jenkins, Gambino's Eatery, and Hannibal Regional Medical Group.
So Mariana, 9-point swing. That 5-point lead's now a 4-point deficit for the Clopton Lady Hawks, and they got to get things going. And it's a help when you can just camp out in the middle of the lane.
It is, and but that's kind of the way it goes. Things like that are going to happen. But right now, you've got 2 freshmen on the floor for Clopton, and this is their first time playing in QND. Give them a chance to get some nerves out and get settled.
Charlie across the line after the timeout. Slings it through the legs of Noah, and it's tied up.
It's going to be another turnover for Clopton. That's their 5th of the quarter as the possession arrow favors QND. Clopton in their 1-3-1.
Bueller to the far side for Durst. Pass ahead to the center of the lane. That shot rims out. Rebound knocked around, picked up by Charlie Spoonster. Spoonster crosses over, gets across the line, drives the lane, is blocked again. And here comes a home run pass ahead for Turwelp. 1-on-3, so she kicks it back. Blocked by Bailey Land, and she is out of bounds.
She is, but that was a nice block by the freshman. Let's face it, she just stuffed her. That's all there was to it. But when she came down and took the ball down with her, she was out of bounds, and it got the out of bounds call. So we got some substitutions come back in as Kelly Noah's returned along with Campbell Lindsay for the Hawks.
Beecham and Ashley Noah take a break. Here's Bueller out high. Kick it around to Thomas at the point. Thomas to the near side for Eversman. Eversman on the weave to Durst. Durst out high. Now for Bueller. Ari gets it down low. Shot blocked.
Yes.
Loose ball and taken back by QND.
That still is another nice save in there. Just got bounced around and rolled off the fingertips.
Here's a 3, and it's good. Eversman has 5 points, and the lead is 7 for QND. Lindsay hands it off for Spoonster. Spoonster on the drive. She was fouled there and out of bounds. Is Thomas. Couldn't tiptoe the line and gives it back to the Hawks. 23 seconds to go, opening quarter.
Well, Bueller's taking a seat for QND.
Little extended quarter break. Tinley need to go somewhere with it because it's a Charlie. Down to 22 seconds. Pretty aggressive screen there. Charlie, top of the key 3. No. Rebound pulled down by Turwelp. Into a double team. She goes down, and did she travel? Yes. Good job by that double team of Lindsay and Kylie Noah to create the turnover with 4 seconds to go in the first quarter. Tinley to inbound. Gives it to Callie. Gives it now to Charlie at the buzzer. No. And we played a quarter. It's the Clopton Lady Hawks trailing the QND Lady Raiders after 8 minutes. 20-13 from the Superfan Shootout on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you this week by Pike County Memorial Hospital, Shelter Insurance Agent Ashley Jenkins, People's Bank and Trust, and Pepsi.
Central State Bank's team takes the time to understand your unique needs and goals. Join thousands of satisfied customers and experience the personal touch and professional service that set them apart. Visit one of the convenient locations in Pleasant Hill, Pittsfield, Kinderhook, Quincy, and Clayton. Central State Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Life is loud, chaotic, hilarious, and occasionally peaceful. Your life fits you, so why settle for life insurance that fits someone else?
I'm Shelter Affiliate Agent Kayla Henderson with Brent Brandstetter. Let's talk about your auto, home, and life needs.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Eagles Bluff Golf Course, People's Bank and Trust, Pike County Health Department, and Missouri State Representative Chad Perkins.
So Clopton had a good start. The last couple minutes owned by QND, and it'll be the Hawks with the ball to start quarter number 2 down by 7.
You know, Mark, I feel like while I'm watching it is the Lady Hawks are having a hard time hearing their coach, too, as we mentioned how loud it is in here.
Here's Campbell Lindsay out high for Clopton to Tinley Spoonster in the near corner. Spoonster tried to shoot it to her sister in the corner, hit a foot, and was stopped by QND. Kick out. 3 from the corner. No good this time. And the rebound off of Ashlyn Noah out of bounds. It'll stay with the Lady Raiders. 29 seconds into the second quarter. Kick out on the inbound. Shot high off the glass. No good. Offensive rebound. Shoot it to the top of the key now. Things open up off the glass, and that's good for 2. Jenna Durst to 22-13, a 9-point lead. The turnover as that pass goes over the head of Charlie Spoonster. Out of bounds.
Clopton needs to kind of rally themselves here, remind themselves that it's not even a 10-point game, and settle back down.
Near or far side. Kick out as they work the perimeter. Bozarth with it. To the near side. 3 wasn't there for Eversman. Now into the corner. Shoot it to the low blocks. Back out to the near side, and that's good. Ellie Bozarth with a 3. And it's 25-13. 6:43 to go in the first half. Spoonster. Clopton needs a bucket. It's been a while.
Really, they need that bucket more for confidence issues at this point in time.
Shoot it to Noah. Ashlyn blocked. Back to Spoonster. High blocks. That goes to the left of the rim.
Yeah, go ahead.
Rebound brought down by Durst.
I talked about it in the first that Clopton was in good positions for underneath the basket. They're just not there right now.
Another 2 for Eversman, and it is on right now for QND. 27-13. Clopton trails by 14 here in the second quarter. And the 3 is blocked from Tinley. And here we come. That was a walk. Tipped out of bounds. It's going to stay with QND. Durst.
Beecham returns now for Tinley Spoonster, and we've got a timeout.
With 5:48 to go in the first half, it's 27-13. QND leading Clopton from the Superfan Shootout on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you this week by Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats, Community State Bank of Missouri, Shireman Memorials, and Mike Ingram Plumbing.
It's a new year, a fresh start for a lot of things. But here's a question to kick things off. When's the last time your online bank supported your community? If If your bank doesn't have a front door, it probably isn't supporting local schools, charities, or small businesses. At PSB, your money stays right here, helping the community you live in grow. This year, make a local choice. PSB Bank, local banking that makes a difference. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by State Farm Insurance Agent Cindy Blaylock, Central State Bank of Illinois, and Eolia Landscape Supply.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by Advanced Physical Therapy, State Farm agents Rod Prentice and Brenda Crawford, PSB Bank, and Lynn's Heritage House.
At PCMH Physical Therapy, you will not only be educated on your condition, but also actively involved in treatment by setting goals with your therapist and performing an independent home exercise program. Hi, this is Patrick Cuppy, Assistant Rehab Director and Physical Therapist at PCMH Outpatient Physical Therapy. We believe it is important to develop a customized, comprehensive exercise program that focuses on function, such as returning to work, normal daily activities, or sports. Please choose Pike County Memorial Hospital for all of your physical therapy needs. In Bowling Green, call 324-3105. In Louisiana, call 560-5530.
When it's time to honor your loved ones, trust the experience and care of Shireman Memorials. With decades of experience, Jason's team will help you create a memorial that your family will be proud of for generations. Visit Shireman Memorials today at 1135 West Washington Street in Pittsfield, where memories are carved to last.
Mike Ingram Plumbing Sales and Service specializes in all things plumbing, from repairs and professional installations to detailed camera inspections and new home construction. Their expert team has you covered. Experience quality plumbing done right. Call Mike Ingram Plumbing Sales and Service today at 573-719-9474.
Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats is your first stop when stocking your freezer. Brown's has frozen chicken, steaks, brats, and burgers ready to go. For wholesale and custom butchering, Brown's is your first call. It's where quality meets service. Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats. For your meat processing, smokehouse meats, and homemade sausage. Just off Highway 61 in Silex.
Hey, I'm Megan Smelser, a physical therapist with Advanced Physical Therapy in Bowling Green. Along with treating many orthopedic conditions, we treat many neurological conditions as well. Call us today at 573-324-6079.
Enjoy a stay that's anything but ordinary. Discover the William Watson Hotel on the Square in Pittsfield. With cozy rooms, friendly service, and a prime location near shopping and dining, including the Watson 1838 restaurant right downstairs. Book your visit today, WilliamWatsonHotel.com.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Noah Builders, Pike County Mutual Insurance Agents Corey Buchanan and Shelley Clucky, Eagles Nest Inn, and People's Savings Bank.
Back at QND, the Superfan Shootout, a couple of turnovers by the Hawks, and now a 31-13 deficit they're facing. They have the ball on the far side with 4:04 to go in the second quarter.
Well, Mark,
and now they're going to say it's QND ball.
Yeah, I don't know when probably the last time it was that we've seen Clopton in double digits with turnovers in the first half.
Yeah.
Clean passes just haven't been made here. It seems like it's almost got something on the ball. They can't seem to get it.
And a foul on
Bailey Land. He'll be here first.
Going to send Turwelp to the line. Has Clopton scored since about 4 minutes left in the first quarter?
They have not.
And the shot is good. It is all QND right now. Should have hit them both. 33-13, a 20-point deficit.
If I remember correctly, I think it was at the John Wood Community College shootout that Clopton was down by 20. I think was it at the half or whatever, and came back winning that game. So we'll see if they can turn some things around here in this one as well.
Trying to get it down to Land, and it's off her hand, picked up by Sierra Thomas. Hawks kick out. Here's another three. That one's offline. Offensive rebound for Thomas. She dribbles out the far side with it. To the near side, another three. That one's long. And the rebound this time to Spoonster, stolen from her. It was a triple team off the glass, and that's Bozarth with 2. 35-13. Timeout on the floor. 3:11 to go in the first half on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you this week by Pike County Mutual Insurance agents Corey Buchanan and Shelley Cluckey, Noah Builders, Central State Bank of Illinois, and Heart Care Chiropractic Center.
Ackles Farm Market has locally produced beef, pork, and honey. Stop in for your farm fresh cut ribeye, New York strip, sirloin steaks, fillets, stew meat, ribs, ground beef, snack sticks, and all beef hot dogs. While there, stock up on homegrown fruits and vegetables as well. Open every day, 9 to 7. Ackles Farm Market, just off Highway 54 between Louisiana and Pittsfield.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats, Ackles Farm Market, Pike County Memorial Hospital, and Community State Bank of Missouri.
35-13, Clopton trailing QND here in the second quarter. 5 minutes gone. You got to start making your move now. Here's Spoonster out high. Charlie to the bucket and blocked out of bounds by Sierra Thomas. There's no room right now for the Lady Hawks.
There's not. And really, I don't know if, obviously the officials didn't see it, but right as Charlie was at the top of the key, she got a nice little shove there from Thomas while she's dribbling the basketball. I mean, there's just little things like that are just happening.
Beecham to Spoonster. She'll take the top of the key 3 off the mark. Rebound. And again, Bailey gets a little nudge as she goes in for the rebound, and it's taken away by the Lady Raiders. Here's Thomas. Stolen. Spoonster. 1-on-1. Now 2-on-1 off the glass. Ashlyn Noah's good.
That's the first points that Clopton has scored since, like you said, about 4 minutes to go in the first quarter.
Down to 2:12 to go in the half. Down low. Shot no good. And tied up.
Leave it to Campbell Lindsay to come in and be feisty and reach in there and grab that basketball and try and rip it away.
A lot of subs. Carlin Lockard comes in for Clopton for Bailey Land. It's Lady Hawk ball. And QND dresses a lot of players.
Yeah, they do.
So they can stay fresh. There's Charlie out high. Gives it to Campbell Lindsay. Back to Charlie.
Come on, Charlie. She thought about that 3 a couple times. It hasn't fell for her, so she just pulled back, and she just needs to keep firing.
Yep. Noah around the defense for 2. Ashlyn Noah with all 4 points here in the quarter, and it's 35-17. (20) 37-17, minute 15 to go in the half. Charlie to the hoop, rims out. She is just snake bit so far in this game. Back the other way on a 2-on-1. Durst. Kick out. 3. That's offline. Offensive rebound. One-handed rebound from Durst. Kick out. Another 3. That one rims out. This time Carlin gets the rebound. And saved, but right to QND. I don't know if that would have been Clopton ball or not. Probably a good decision by Lindsay. To the near side, wide open. Now they kick it down off the glass, and that's too easy for Pieper. 39-17. 27 seconds to go in the second quarter, and Beecham is put to the ground.
Wait, they called a foul.
Yeah.
Against QND in the paint.
Yeah. And that was against Bozarth. Number 1 fouls number 1. Or was it against Bozarth? Yeah.
Yeah.
Out high. To the near side. Beecham spins. Down to 18 seconds. Trying to get it to a cutting Lindsay. It was too far out in front of Ashland. 16.2 seconds to go. The lead for QND is 22. 13 as they cross the line. To the near side on the weave. It's Thomas. Back for Durst. Durst trying to bulldoze her way through, and it's stolen by Ashland Noah. And she traveled. Double dribbled. 0.3 seconds to go. That'll pretty much do it for the half. Very frustrating first half for the Clopton Lady Hawks.
Started well. Just kind of went downhill from there.
We go to halftime with the score. The QND Lady Raiders 39, the Clopton Lady Hawks 17. More from the Superfan Shootout after this on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you this week by William Watson Hotel in Watson 1838, J. Roberts Jewelers, Wood Smoked Meats, and Hayden's Motorsports.
The Eagle 102 Sports Halftime Report is coming up, and find scores and more anytime on KJFMradio.com and the KJFM Radio app.
Backdoor Brick Oven Pizza has fire baked pizza for everyone. Now you have multiple ways to get your favorite meal. You can call 573-324-4444 or go online to backdoorbrickoven.com and DoorDash will deliver it. While on the website, browse through all the meal options, including your healthier choices, like a crustless pizza, a 12-inch cauliflower crust, or a salad. Remember, Backdoor Brick Oven Pizza is a great gathering place for all your parties as well. Backdoor Brick Oven Pizza, Business 61 South in Bowling Green.
Eolia Landscape Supply has something for every season. They carry mulch, decorative rock, compost, topsoil, weed barriers, railroad ties, and more. Find specials and hours on their Facebook page. Eolia Landscape Supply at 290 North Old Highway 61 in Eolia.
Lynn's Heritage House, your home for affordable and home-like senior living, is perfect for independent seniors or those needing assistance with daily activities. If you or someone you know is ready for a retirement home or needs care from a hospital stay or surgery, call Lynn's to set up a tour and visit soon. Lynn's Heritage House, 800 Kelly Lane, Louisiana.
State Farm in Pittsfield understands that life can be tough. The State Farm staff is there to help you make smart decisions when it comes to all your insurance needs. Call or stop by the office Monday through Friday between 9 to 5 to talk to an agent. State Farm in Pittsfield is located at 311 Half West Washington Street in Pittsfield, serving Pike County, Illinois, and the surrounding areas.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Bowling Green Tractor, State Farm agents Rod Prentice and Brenda Crawford, Vicki Cadwalader Real Estate, and Pepsi.
It's now time for the Eagle 102 Sports Halftime Report on your area sports leader, KJFM Radio.
Two quarters down here at the Superfan Shootout in Quincy, QND High School, the Pit. And it has been all Lady Raiders against Clopton so far. The first couple minutes, Clopton looked pretty good, out to a 5-point lead. Yes. But since that point, it has pretty much been exclusively QND filling the buckets. We did have a couple of baskets from Ashland Noah in the last 2 minutes of the first half, but for a good 6 minutes, Clopton was held off the score sheet while the Lady Raiders were running things up.
And as I mentioned and just a little bit ago, Clopton has 14 turnovers here in the first half, and I bet it's been a minute since they've had that many turnovers. We talked about QND and about how they were going to come in with a chip on their shoulder after break last night, how they were going to be, more aggressive, and Clopton, for the first 4 minutes of the first quarter, they did exactly what you said to do, and that was, really put the nail in the coffin for them and really, work on that wounded animal. Yeah. And they did it, and it worked for about 4 minutes, and then QND said, we're not doing this again. And then the height has come into play. Clopton hasn't been able to get in there and get the rebounds. It keeps getting tipped around. They haven't been able to get a good handle on that. The pressure from QND, they've been doing a great job setting those traps. This is the type of competition that Clopton is needing as they are heading into district play, because they're going to see this down the road.
Well, and you got to do some different things. You need to run a couple pump fake plays, get them in the air, get them reaching, get them into some foul trouble. Because, like you said, they weren't calling much against QND in the first half, but that's because Clopton was just trying to run straight at them. And one-on-one, they're gonna block you down. They've got that height, and the refs have made it pretty clear that they're not going to call someone for being taller in this one. So what you got to do is a little misdirection with the pump fakes, a bounce pass instead of a lob pass. Just try something different to get them reaching and jumping.
Really, the passes have been a little on the shaky side tonight for Clopton, and their Coach Dree's going to probably talk with them to have to clear that up, make good passes, go meet your passes. That's where several of these turnovers have come from.
39-17. We'll take a break, come back with first half scoring after this on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you this week by Service and Supply Co-op of Bowling Green, Buchanan Excavating, Eccles Farm Market, and Bill Allen Auction Service.
Backdoor Brick Oven Pizza has fire-baked pizza for everyone. Now you have multiple ways to get your favorite meal. You can call 573-324-4444 or go online to backdoorbrickoven.com and DoorDash will deliver it. While on the website, browse through all the meal options, including your healthier choices, like a crustless pizza, a 12-inch cauliflower crust, or a salad. Remember, Backdoor Brick Oven Pizza is a great gathering place for all your parties as well. Backdoor Brick Oven Pizza, Business 61 South in Bowling Green.
Don't have time to stop by the bank? That's not a problem if you're a customer of People's Bank and Trust. With our mobile and online banking service, you can now bank from anywhere, all from the convenience of your desktop and smartphone. So start banking on your schedule and download the People's Bank and Trust app today. People's Bank and Trust, hometown banking the way it should be. Member FDIC.
Count on Adams Plumbing and Electrical in Bowling Green to get the job done right. Locally owned, licensed, and insured with free estimates you can trust. Call 573-470-6215 for your repair and installation experts. Adams Plumbing and Electrical.
Greatness doesn't happen overnight. It takes time, focus, and dedication. At Shelter Insurance, we understand that because we put in the hard work and dedication for decades. And that commitment is paid off with award-winning customer service for your auto, home, and life insurance.
Ask me, Ashley Jenkins, about Shelter's auto, home, and life options.
To measure the true value of a compact tractor, break out all the jobs it can do. You'll have a long list with the New Holland Workmaster Series 25, 35, or 40 compact tractor from Bowling Green Tractor. If you value performance and economy, see Bowling Green Tractor on Business 61 in Bowling Green today about a Workmaster 25, 35, or 40 compact tractor.
It's going to be a Super Sunday at the Republic in St. Clement. It's a weekend of super specials, and it's homemade fried chicken Sunday, soaked in their house buttermilk recipe and hand-breaded. The Wood Smoked Meats chicken is cooked to order in 100% lard, no seed oil, and served with all the fixins. Beginning at 11 this Sunday at the Republic in St. Clement.
Geared Up, located just off the square in Pittsfield, is your go-to destination for high-quality screen printing, embroidery, and custom apparel. Stop by Geared Up today to see how they can bring your vision to life with quality, creativity, and service you can count on. Geared Up, off the square in Pittsfield.
Dawn's Monuments has been dedicated to helping area residents and their families create monuments to withstand the test of time for over 40 years. With a dedicated team of locals serving in every capacity from sales to installation crew, Dawn's Monuments treats every customer like family because they are family. When you're looking for someone who you can trust, who backs their work with options for upkeep and care and adding final dates or revitalization, visit Dawes Monuments at 314 West Washington Street in Pittsfield. People who care for families that care.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Shelter Insurance Agent Ashley Jenkins, Gambino's Eatery, and Hannibal Regional Medical Group.
This is Jonah Jones with Community State Bank of Missouri. At Community State Bank, we believe in keeping your money where it matters, here at home. Community State Bank is committed to serving our neighbors with personalized financial solutions. We are here to help. Community State Bank of Missouri with branches in Bowling Green and Troy. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
At Hannibal Regional Medical Group in Bowling Green, we're not only helping kids grow stronger, we're helping grow a stronger community for the future. Pediatrician Dr. Barbara White provides the specialized care your child needs from birth through college. To schedule an appointment, call 573-324-2241. Hannibal Regional Medical Group in Bowling Green.
Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats is your first stop when stocking your freezer. Brown's has frozen chicken, steaks, brats, and burgers ready to go. For wholesale and custom butchering, Brown's is your first call. It's where quality meets service. Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats. For your meat processing, smokehouse meats, and homemade sausage. Just off Highway 61 in Silex.
Hi, this is Shelley Clucky with Pike County Mutual Insurance Company. We appreciate the value of working hard and making sure you've taken steps to make sure you're prepared for whatever comes your direction. Best wishes to all of our area athletes for another amazing season from myself and Corey Buchanan at Pike County Mutual Insurance Company on the square in Bowling Green.
Pike County Glass specializes in designing and installing windows and doors for homes along with commercial properties in and around Pittsfield. Pike County Glass can also help with screen repair and replacement, broken windows, plus windshield replacement. For a full list of services, visit PikeCountyGlass.com. Pike County Glass, outfitting homes and businesses with windows and entryways for a timeless look. Pike County Glass, 1351 West Washington Street in Pittsfield.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Eagles Bluff Golf Course, People's Bank and Trust, Pike County Health Department, and Missouri State Representative Chad Perkins.
We have more of the halftime report heading your way on Eagle 102. Game of the Week coverage brought to you by the Dome Coffee Shop and Eatery, Pikeland Motors, Griggsville Estates, and the Mash-Offs.
It's a great time to buy or sell a home. I'm Vicki Cadwalder, and I take pride in offering skills that make the process go smoothly from beginning to end. Even after closing, I enjoy staying in touch and being there to help you if you have any other needs or questions. Call me and we'll create a personalized plan just for you. Vicki Cadwalder Real Estate, loving our small town life.
At Gambino's Eatery in Louisiana, we're always cooking up ways to serve you better. We're now open Wednesday through Saturday, taking orders from 11 a.m. all the way until 8 p.m. So you've got even more time to enjoy your favorites. We're closed on Sundays, but still available for private events with advanced booking. Real food, real flavor, right here in Pike County. Gambino's Eatery in Louisiana.
If it's not on the menu, we don't talk about it.
Lynn's Heritage House, your home for affordable and home-like senior living, is perfect for independent seniors or those needing assistance with daily activities. Lynn's has a dedicated staff providing around-the-clock support and comprehensive health monitoring. Residents can relish the same lifestyle they've always enjoyed, but with the peace of mind knowing help is available when needed. If you or someone you know is ready for a retirement home or needs care from a hospital stay or surgery, call Lynn's to set up a tour and visit soon. Lynn's Heritage House, 800 Kelly Lane, Louisiana.
Everyone needs help with something at some point in their life. This is Tracy B. with PCHD, and I am here to remind you that we have certified community health workers staffed at our office that offer assistance for free to those who need help navigating local resources and more. Please don't hesitate to call 573-324-2111 to learn more or visit our website at pikecountyhealth.org.
It's a new year, a fresh start for a lot of things. But here's a question to kick things off. When's the last time your online bank supported your community? If your bank doesn't have a front door, it probably isn't supporting local schools, charities, or small businesses. At PSB, your money stays right here, helping the community you live in grow. This year, make a local choice. PSB Bank, local banking that makes a difference. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Create the perfect look at Randy's Jewelry in Troy. Discover a huge selection of women's and men's jewelry, from fine and fashion rings to bracelets, necklaces, earrings, watches, and more. Silver, gold, and color jewelry for every occasion. Visit Randy's Jewelry, 400 Main Street in Troy.
Mike Ingram Plumbing Sales and Service specializes in all things plumbing, from repairs and professional installations to detailed camera inspections and new home construction. Their expert team has you covered. Experience quality plumbing done right. Call Mike Ingram Plumbing Sales and Service today at 573-719-9474.
Your car, your stuff, your savings. Combine your auto and renter's insurance with a call to State Farm Insurance agent Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana, and let Cindy show you how to put life back in your life insurance. Auto, home, and life. Make your wallet happy. Here to help life go right, State Farm Insurance Agent Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana.
When it's time to honor your loved ones, trust the experience and care of Shireman Memorials. With decades of experience, Jason's team will help you create a memorial that your family will be proud of for generations. Visit Shireman Memorials today at 1135 West Washington Street in Pittsfield, where memories are carved to last.
Mike Henry Excavating has served Pike, Lincoln, and Warren counties for over 15 years. Demolition work, septic systems, water lines, footings, gutter drain services, and more, all at an affordable cost. Check out MikeHenryExcavating.com.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by State Farm Insurance Agent Cindy Blaylock, Central State Bank of Illinois, and Eolia Landscape Supply.
This is the Eagle 102 Sports Halftime Report on KJFM Radio and the KJFM Radio app.
Well, our internet is back up, but the scoring is not improved yet for Clopton as Tinley Spoonster, who just hit a three, misses this time, tracked down by Charlie. The score is 51-20 QND. Here's another. That one's good for Tinley to make it 51-23. Back the other way are the Lady Raiders, and a foul going to be whistled against Kylie Noah.
It's her second here in this third quarter.
While they shoot free throws, how about we check the scoring so far?
Well, that's a good question. For Clopton, it's Tinley Spoonster leading with 9 points right now. Ashlyn Noah has 8. Charlie Spoonster, Campbell Lindsay, and Kylie Noah each with 2. For Q&D, they're led right now, I think, by Bueller. She has a 12. We'll wait while they look right here to play.
In the corner with it was Bueller. Out high now for Durst. Durst kicks it to the corner for Bueller. Bueller's three is good.
Well, check that. Bueller now has, I believe, 14 on the night.
54-23. Out high, Charlie Spoonster in a double team. Gave up her dribble, now gives the ball off to Bo Beecham. Back to Spoonster. Charlie, step out three. That one's good. It's a 2. They say it's just a 2, and it's 54-25.
Ellie Bozar has been perfect from the free throw line as she has 9 points this evening so far. Durst has 5.
Bueller on the far side, back up top now for Eversman to Durst. Kick out to the corner. Here's a 3. That one's no good for Sierra Thomas. Goes to the floor and tied up. Are we going to have a foul? Yes. It's going to go against
Q&D.
Durst.
Back to scoring real quick. Eversman has 11. Twerp has 8. And Thomas has 2. So
there was a little confusion on where and how that inbound was going to go.
Well, I hate to break it to you, but if you call the foul on Q&D, Clopton gets the ball.
Yeah. Here's Charlie out high, needs some help, gets it from Tinley. Tinley goes to the floor and sweeps it to Coach Streed, who is not available for that pass.
That's already the 4th turnover for the Lady Hawks here in the third quarter with 3:31 to go here in the third.
Out high with it is Durst. Gives it to Pieper. Now for Thomas. Sierra Thomas out high now for Lake and Allensworth. To the far side for Pieper. Top of the key, 3, no. Rebound to the far side, not out of bounds. Back to the Hawks.
The Q&D crowd thought Bailey Land got a hand on it, but she did not. We can see that from up here, that the space between there.
With it is Spoonster out high. Charlie with 2:55 to go in the third. Spoonster makes her move to the hoop. Scoop off the glass. Good enough foul. Going to be on Thomas, I believe.
And Clopton will make their first trip to the free throw line.
It is on Sierra, her first. And Charlie misses the free throw, picked up by Allensworth. Out high to the near side now for Durst. Durst hands it off for Allensworth, over to the far side for Pieper. Pieper for Thomas. Back for Allensworth. In the corner, it's stolen by Spoonster. Charlie looking up the floor. Retreats to the far side. Has Noah on the wing. She'll step out, take the three. It's short. Rebound all the way out to the free throw line and picked up by Thomas. And off of Thomas's foot, out of bounds.
Boy, Thomas was trying to sell that, thinking that she's trying to say it went off Tinley's foot, but it went in the direction of the Lady Hawks. And this might be just a little bit of the momentum swinging back Clopton's way to maybe get them back in this one.
Spoonster to inbound. Tinley gets it to Lockard. Pass was rejected. Back to her into a double team. Gets it now down low. Here's Land. Turnaround shot. That one's good. Bailey Land gets it to go. 54-27. And a timeout taken on the floor. With a minute 45 to go in the third, Clopton trails from the Superfan Shootout on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by Hanel's Service Station, Allen Family Resource Center, Romar Supply, and JJ's Taco Burger and Donuts.
Don't have time to stop by the bank? That's not a problem if you're a customer of People's Bank and Trust. With our mobile and online banking service, you can now bank from anywhere, all from the convenience of your desktop and smartphone. So start banking on your schedule and download the People's Bank and Trust app today. People's Bank and Trust, hometown banking the way it should be. Member FDIC.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Noah Builders, Pike County Mutual Insurance Agents Corey Buchanan and Shelley Clucky, Eagles Nest Inn, and People's Savings Bank.
QND leads Clopton, third quarter, minute 45 to go, 54-29 our score. Mark Fronick, Marianne Eberhardt.
And Mark, if anybody's followed Clopton basketball over the years, the big takeaway here is you should never count them out.
You should never go to QND either. Had some tough games here.
They have definitely had tough games here.
Here's a three from the far side, long. Lockard the rebound. Long pass ahead to Beecham. Her shot from the baseline is good. Bo Beecham.
That was a nice heads-up play by Charlie Spencer. Go cross court, find the freshman, where she's able to pull up from that block extended.
Far side. Here's Bozarth. Holding it high for Eversman. Down to a minute 10 to go. Now for Durst. Durst hands it off for Pieper. Now for Bozarth on a weave. To the near side. Durst gives it back up top now for Bueller. To Pieper, to Bueller again. Near side, here's a three. Short. And the rebound pulled in by Land for the Hawks. To Tinley. Up to Beecham. Beecham backs up beyond the arc in the corner. Turning and is fouled by Eversman.
We talked about it at half, is that foul is finally getting called there as Campbell Lindsay's going to come back into this basketball game. Going to give Charlie Spruster a little bit of a breather. My guess is Coach Street's got a play she wants to go over with Charlie on the bench, and it won't take long to get her right back in.
34 seconds even. Tinley comes out to Campbell Lindsay. Back to Tinley. Spins off a defender. Shot from the baseline is long. And the rebound pulled in by Pieper. Jump pass on the far side for Bozarth across the line. Bozarth to the corner. Back up top. Pieper, center of the lane, rims out. Noah the rebound. Gives it to Beecham. Bo. Little stutter step move. To the near side. Nothing there. Down to 1 second. And she's blocked at the buzzer. We go to the fourth with Clopton trailing 54-31 from the Superfan Shootout on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by Randy's Jewelry, Adams Plumbing and Electrical, Central Elevator, your Purina dealer, and Kearns Construction.
Central State Bank's team takes the time to understand your unique needs and goals. Join thousands of satisfied customers and experience the personal touch and professional service that set them apart. Visit one of the convenient locations in Pleasant Hill, Pittsfield, Kinderhook, Quincy, and Clayton. Central State Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Eagles Bluff Golf Course in Clarksville is a locally owned public course, available for play 7 days a week. For more information, call, visit, or go online to eaglesbluffgolf.com.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats, Ackles Farm Market, Pike County Memorial Hospital, and Community State Bank of Missouri.
54-31. Clopton trailing QND at the start of the fourth quarter. Mark Ronick, Marianne Everhart. That was probably the best.
It's the best quarter they really had put together here in this matchup. And QND only outscored them by 15-14 in that one.
Bueller to the near side. Out high now for Durst. Durst over for Eversman. Eversman in the corner. Noah knocked it away momentarily. Almost knocked out of bounds by Lindsay. Now it's Durst over for Bozarth. Free throw line. She's going to take it herself off the glass. Jenna Durst.
She's got 7 on the evening.
It's 56-31. 40 seconds gone here in the fourth quarter. Spoonster blocked and knocked out of bounds as Bozarth blocked it and then tried to swipe it to a teammate who wasn't ready. So it goes out of bounds, stays with the Hawks 45 seconds into the quarter. Tinley to Callie. Blocked, goes to the floor. Callie has it back, and she's fouled on the putback. Looks like it's going to be on Durst.
And they've held Callie Noah to only 2 points tonight down on the block.
And these are lessons that Clopton's going to take into the final weeks of the season and into the postseason as Callie Noah hits the first.
Absolutely. I mean, other than the fact of, you know, if they don't come back and win this one, a loss is a loss. But this doesn't mean anything outside of it's only a loss if you didn't learn anything.
Yeah. In the backcourt with it is Bueller. Now she's across the line to the near corner for Bozarth. Kick it now for Durst. Jenna Durst. Out high. As the Lady Raiders just want to keep that clock moving here in the fourth quarter. Up 56-32 on Clopton. Pass is taken away. And here comes Charlie Spoonster. Across the line. Top of the key three is short. And the rebound pulled in by Sierra Thomas. They almost seem like they got stick-em-on or something. I mean,
I know.
All the rebounds sticking to them. One hand. It's a good team. Out high with it is Bueller. Has it back on the far point. To the near side through Durst to Bozarth. Kick it far side for Bueller. Ari up top now for Pieper. Pieper hands it to Durst. Jenna reverses a couple of times, feeds it back in the middle, and it's
nice.
Blocked down and out of bounds.
Charlie Spoonster did a great job of getting all ball there as she swatted that as she went in for the layup and went out of bounds.
And Pieper will take a break, so Jenna Durst will stay in. Out high for Turwell. She goes off the glass for two. 58-32. 5:41 to play. Here in the fourth quarter. Ashley Noah. Across the lane to Callie Noah. Back to Charlie Spoonster. Spoonster. Nothing there. Reverses again. Gives back. Noah. To the near side for Campbell Lindsay. Now for Callie Noah. Got in too deep. Has to kick it out. Charlie for three is good. Spoonster.
58-35 our score. 5:12 to go here in this ball game.
QND across the line with Bozarth. Up and around to the far side for Bueller. Ari Bueller. Now for Turwell. To Thomas. To the corner now for Durst. Durst feeds Turwell. Kick out. Nothing there. Over to the far side now for Bueller. And what happened?
Well, it looks like Callie Noah was picking up her third foul as her and Bozarth were maybe tangled up a little bit away from the ball.
With 4:48 to play. And checking out is Ellie Bozarth. Into the ball game is Sophia White. They work it down. Bueller is fouled.
Bailey Lane and Bo Beecham checking back in.
Ashley Noah picks up the personal.
Second.
Got her for three.
I must have missed one earlier.
And the shot rattles down.
And I tell you what, right now, QND is perfect from the charity stripe.
The second shot. In and out and back in. They stay perfect. Spoonster. Behind the back, across the line. Very handsy is Sophia White. Goes past her, drops it down. No off the glass, and Ashland's good. And a timeout after that bucket. 60-37. Clopton trailing QND in the fourth on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you this week by Pike County Memorial Hospital, Shelter Insurance Agent Ashley Jenkins, People's Bank and Trust, and Pepsi.
Backdoor Brick Oven Pizza has fire bake pizza for everyone. Now you have multiple ways to get your favorite meal. You can call 573-324-4444 or go online to backdoorbrickoven.com and DoorDash will deliver it. While on the website, browse through all the meal options, including our healthier choices, like a crustless pizza, a 12-inch cauliflower crust, or a salad. Remember, Backdoor Brick Oven Pizza is a great gathering place for all your parties as well. Backdoor Brick Oven Pizza, Business 61 South in Bowling Green.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Bowling Green Tractor, State Farm agents Rod Prentice and Brenda Crawford, Vicki Cadwalder Real Estate, and Pepsi.
60-37. Clopton trailing here in the fourth quarter, 4:33 to go. Mark Froelich, Marianne Eberhardt, April Froelich with us.
Is she really with us?
Well, I think we just found out that question off air. To the near side. Breaking the press to the bucket. White off the glass, no good. Put back and a foul going to be whistled against Tinley.
I like the foul.
Yeah. Yeah, nothing easy. Come on.
Yeah. And it's her first.
Yeah. So to the line goes Leah Turwell. And she hits the first. Keeps that perfection going.
Yeah. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. They are 13 for 13.
That's what you got to do. 14 for 14. We can't even drink something.
We tried.
I don't know if jinxes can get through this metal ceiling. Work it down low. Off the glass. That's Noah. Ashland having a pretty good night.
Got 12 on the night now for the Hawks.
62-39. Midway point of the fourth quarter. Clopton tried to grab the steal. Leads to a break the other way. 3-on-1. And Bailey Lane going to pick up the personal.
And again, like it wasn't a whole lot she could do about it. I mean, her arms were straight up, but her feet were moving. It's going to send them to the free throw line. I know they've been perfect there from so far, but make them earn it.
Sophia White to the line, her first opportunity. And that's the first miss. They've been trying to get her in the book since she came in. Second shot, no good. And a rebound saved by QND. Clock continues to run down to 3:48. Far side with it. It's White. Feeds down low. Cross to the near side and back up top again. To Bueller. Ari Bueller stops, pops from the baseline. In, out, back in. They are hitting from everywhere.
She's got 19 here on the night.
Mm-hmm.
The leading scorer so far tonight for QND.
Spoonster. It's a Spoonster. Tinley in the corner with it.
She just kind of grabbed Tinley's jersey.
Yeah, and it's stolen away. Didn't quite get it back with enough juice to Charlie. And here comes QND again. White, no. Got a pretty good shove from behind, too.
That might be a makeup.
Yep.
If you're going to pull my jersey, I'm going to give you a little pat on the back.
Spoonster stops. Hook shot. No good. Rebound loose and picked up by Turwelp for the Lady Raiders. And we're down to 2:50 to go in the fourth quarter. Superfan shootout and a steal by Spoonster. Charlie off the glass. No. Out of bounds. It'll stay with the Hawks. That's the kind of night it's been.
That is definitely the kind of night it's been. Carlin Locker returns to the ball game. She's had some great defensive minutes here tonight for the Hawks. But you're right. I mean, basically the second quarter and a lot of the second half, things just aren't falling for the Hawks.
Nope. Out high with it. Charlie crosses over. Gives it to Beecham. Good move. Off the hands of Noah and out of bounds. That was a perfect feed.
But that's what I was talking about earlier. The passes is just not working for the Hawks tonight. And they're not doing necessarily anything wrong. It's just almost like the ball doesn't want to be their friend.
No. I said that ball was a weird color.
It is.
It is awfully light. I don't like it.
Maybe Tom Brady touched it beforehand.
Yeah. Oh, is it flat?
It might be.
Kick it near side for Thomas. Into the corner. Thomas has it again up high. Over to the far side now for Sophia White. White.
Afraid Clopton's just going to have to come out and foul. I'm not sure that QND is going to look to score here.
And it's stolen away. And there's a foul. Going to be whistled on Sierra Thomas. Minute 54 to go. And I don't know how interested Clopton is in fouling at this point, down.
I mean, that's true.
64 to 39.
I'm just saying if they're going to want the ball, they may have to get to that instead of just letting QND work this magic that they apparently have. Some dark magic going on here or something.
Some pit magic as the ball goes to the floor and a kick.
There you go. That's a much better description.
Yeah. Now they're going to call a foul. Is that on Allensworth?
Yep.
Just her first. Third team foul here in the fourth quarter. Minute 38 to go. Noah to Beecham. Beecham cuts through the lane. Shot partially blocked and taken away by Sierra Thomas. Thomas ahead for Allensworth. Allensworth out high. Shoves a pass over. Work it. To the baseline now back up. Here's a three. No. One-handed rebound again. Kick to the corner. QND controlling all facets of this game here with 1:10 remaining. Turwell scoops it for Allensworth to the far side. Back to Allensworth in the corner. Skip pass near side for Natalie Zook. And that shot's good for three.
They were trying to get White into the scorebooks, and they did.
With a three.
Yeah, it looks like we're just doing a substitution change.
Yeah, sub timeout. As into the ball game comes Charlotte Mills, Skylar Wilson, and thought there was a third sub. Did Beecham come back in? I'm guessing that was the third one.
I guess so.
Down to 45 seconds. Tough night. And a heck of a way to pick up your first loss of the season. Shot.
They're calling on the floor.
Yeah. Was made, but it won't count. 37 seconds even.
There is good that can come away from this. You have your first loss on the season. You no longer have to worry about being perfect from here on out.
And on the inbound, another foul. This one's going to be on Zook. As she got into Carlin Locker, who's going to go to the line. That was the 15th foul. I thought it was just her fourth. And the board still says 4. What the heck? Maybe they said she was in the process, but she makes the first. It's Clopton over 40 and gives herself a point.
Make it 2.
She hits them both. Long pass ahead. Sling it out and off the hands of Carson Hayes out of bounds. Back to the Hawks. 27 seconds to go. Here's Beecham. Beecham to the bucket. No. And the rebound pulled down by Pieper. Across the line she goes, down to 13 seconds. Off the foot of Spoonster, and they'll blow the whistle.
I like seeing the hustle still from the Hawks when you're down like this, 67-41 with under 10 seconds to go. They're still hustling. They're still moving to the ball.
Wasn't Mr. Peepers a Chris Kattan character on SNL?
Probably, but I can't get past Bueller.
Yeah,
Bueller.
Skip pass out to the top of the key for Zook, and that'll do it. Final score, QND 67, Clopton, a tough night. They score 41 and pick up their first loss of the season here at the Superfan Shootout from Quincy Notre Dame High School on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you this week by Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats, Community State Bank of Missouri, Shireman Memorials, and Mike Ingram Plumbing.
The Eagle 102 Sports postgame show is coming up on KJFM Radio.
We have a simple formula at Shelter Insurance. Provide personalized coverage at great rates with local agents to help you choose the coverage you need.
Contact me, affiliate agent Kayla Henderson or Brent Brandstetter in Bowling Green. We're your shelter agents for auto, home, and life.
Hi, this is Patrick Cuppy, Assistant Rehab Director and Physical Therapist at PCMH Outpatient Physical Therapy. Please choose Pike County Memorial Hospital for all of your physical therapy needs. In Bowling Green, call 324-3105. In Louisiana, call 560-5530.
Mike Ingram Plumbing Sales and Service specializes in all things plumbing, from repairs and professional installations to detailed camera inspections and new home construction. Their expert team has you covered. Experience quality plumbing done right. Call Mike Ingram Plumbing Sales and Service today at 573-719-9474.
Eagle 102 Sports coverage brought to you all season long by Shelter Insurance Agent Ashley Jenkins, Gambino's Eatery, and Hannibal Regional Medical Group.
Time now for the Eagle 102 Sports postgame show on KJFM Radio.
Final here from the Superfan Shootout. Quincy Notre Dame defeats the Clopton Lady Hawks, handing their first loss of the season. They're now 20-1, 67-41 the final in this one. And Marianne, that was maybe a whole lot of lessons that Clopton can take into the rest of the season.
I talked to Coach Street earlier in the week, and, there was some concern about, playing Montgomery County last night, turn around playing again today. They played a tough Louisiana team on Tuesday night. And, coming into this atmosphere, as we talked, Mark, is a whole nother level as well. So, you know what? It's one of those things. Your season is now no longer perfect. You can put that behind you. That's one less worry you have to do, and you can just focus. Take what you learned tonight, focus that as you head into your postseason play.
How many cheerleaders can one school have?
Well,
they just keep coming out of the tunnel.
They do. And then you see the little ones that are coming in down here, too. So I'm not sure.
They are up to about 72, I think, here at QND. And, 67-41. The MVP of this game was named Ari Bueller, number 20 for the Lady Raiders. So congratulations to her. We'll take a quick break. We'll come back with final scoring numbers here from the pit and the Superfan Shootout on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by Advanced Physical Therapy, State Farm agents Rod Prentice and Brenda Crawford, PSB Bank, and Lynn's Heritage House.
When it's time to honor your loved ones, trust the experience and care of Shireman Memorials. With decades of experience, Jason's team will help you create a memorial that your family will be proud of for generations. Visit Shireman Memorials today at 1135 West Washington Street in Pittsfield, where memories are carved to last.
Sun comes up, sun goes down. This old world keeps spinning around. Not much has changed since you've been gone. I miss you.
This is KJFM.
Louisiana Laughs, a night of comedy presented by the Buffalo Township United Fund, featuring comedian Willie Farrell, is February 28th. Doors open at 7, comedy at 8 at the American Legion in Louisiana. Tickets are available at People's Bank and Trust, Louisiana Auto Sales, or HNB Bank. The Buffalo Township United Fund, Louisiana Laughs, February 28th. That's a community event reminder from Eagle 102.
It's going to be a Super Sunday at the Republic in St. Clement. It's a weekend of super specials, and it's homemade fried chicken Sunday. Soaked in their house buttermilk recipe and hand-breaded, the Wood Smoked Meats chicken is cooked to order in 100% lard, no seed oil, and served with all the fixins. Beginning at 11 this Sunday at the Republic in St. Clement.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Eagles Bluff Golf Course, People's Bank and Trust, Pike County Health Department, and Missouri State Representative Chad Perkins.
Final again, QND 67 and Clopton 41 here from the Superfan Shootout. Let's get those final scoring numbers.
For the Lady Raiders, our leading scorers we talked about was Ari Bueller. She had 19 points on the night. Marie Eversman had 11. Leah Twirl had 12. Let's see, we've got Ellie Bowser. She has 9. Jenna Durst with 7. Tristan Pieper with 4. And Sophia White with 3. For Clopton, their leading scorer was Ashlyn Noah with 12. Charlie Spoonster and Tinley Spoonster each had 9. Callie Noah with 3. And then Colin Lockard, Bailey Land, Campbell Lindsay, and Bo Beecham each with 2 on the night.
And again, the MVP of this game was Ari Bueller from the Lady Raiders, as the QND boys getting ready to play Helias in the next game. But that'll wrap up our coverage here of day one of this Superfan Shootout. And Clopton Falls picks up their first loss of the season, and QND now a 20-win team as well. 67-41 the final for Brendan back at the station. Marianne, April, everyone at Eagle 102, we thank you for listening to high school basketball on KJFM.
You've been listening to Area High School Sports on Eagle 102. Join us each week as we bring you the best of area high school sports on air at 102.1, online at KJFMradio.com, and on the KJFM radio app. You can find a full recap of scores online and daily during Eagle 102 Sports, all from your area sports leader, KJFM Radio.